All right, let's get you started with Revit. First, you need to go to your Launchpad and click on the Handy Apps icon. Mine starts with H. Yours probably does too. Once you've done that, you're going to log in. You're going to see this screen. Double click that, and it will load up what looks like a brand new desktop. So mine is already loaded right here. And you might have a message for screen resolution depending on where you're using this. If it's at home or somewhere else, just click OK. And we're going to be using Autodesk. So double click on that folder and then load up Revit. We also want to make sure that Google Drive is running. So you should see a Google Drive icon down here. And so if I click on that, it will either ask me to log in or it'll say it's already running. We want to make sure that it is actually running. So I'm going to close that. I'm going to click the X on this window right here. And now we need to create a new Revit model. So click on new. And we want this to be an architectural template. So click on the architectural template, then click OK. And we should be able to make this full screen by clicking on this little icon here. You can change resolution as you need to for whatever screen you're using, but that will give you, it should give you a little bit bigger screen size. So the first thing we want to do once we have this open and we have Google Drive going is we're just going to go to File and Save As. We want to save this as a project. And we need to navigate to your Google Drive. You always want to make sure you save as so you know where it's saving. Google Drive is found a little differently in HandyApps. If I click on the drop down arrow, I need to go to my name, your little profile. So I'm Brian Thomas. And then you can see Google Drive right here. This little cloud, that means that it is in fact running. So if I double click that, now I can go into my drive. I can go into my civil folder and I have a Revit projects folder. So I can save this one as shed project, and then click save. So I'm saving that as shed project. Then if I go into file and open, I want to make sure it's there. Yes, it is. It's actually there. Um, I've created a folder, a subfolder that's just called shed that I saved it into. That's also a really good idea because a lot of times it will save multiple backup copies and you're going to end up with a lot of files in your Revit's projects folder. So you probably do want to have a Revit projects folder or maybe just a shed project or something like that. Don't just throw it all in your civil folder because it's going to get pretty full. At that point, you should be ready to go.